Hi guys, it's Brittany Lake. Happy Monday. Today's topic is one of my favorite tips and I'm so excited to share it with you because people just don't get it. And they don't get it because our whole diet mentality for the past couple decades now has overtaken our brain, and we have all these false food beliefs and diet rules in our head that make it impossible to eat sensibly and to lose the weight permanently. So my favorite tip in intuitive weight loss is to eat what you want. And I'm serious about this. Everybody who really allows themselves to relax a little bit more around their food choices and really let their taste buds guide what they eat, they do so well in the program. And those that have a more difficult time allowing themselves to do that, instead of focusing on, they get preoccupied with the nutritional part of this and the food rules, and they kind of try to still hang on to some of their old diet rules at the same time, and it just doesn't work, you guys. So my best tip, my most favorite tip, is to eat what you want, and I'll explain why. But I always love to give you guys resources where you can learn more if you're starting on your own. So one of my favorite books is by Josie Spinardi, How to Have Your Cake and Your Skinny Jeans Too. Super cute. And it's a fabulous read. I really enjoyed it. And she really helped me understand that concept so that way I could make the changes that I did. And Gwen Shamblin with Way Down, she really does a lot with helping me understand that it's not about nutrition that makes you lose weight. It really is about those two rules of staying within the boundaries of true hunger, a level 3 hunger, and polite fullness, a level 7 polite fullness. Within those boundaries, you can really eat whatever you want. I have tested this theory thoroughly throughout my weight loss journey in 2017, where I lost over 70 pounds. And it works. Like my birthday week, when I was starting off in the program, I was about a month in, I probably had chocolate cake and pizza every day. I might have had other things throughout the day, but every day I had leftover pizza or some of my chocolate birthday cake, and I lost 4 pounds that week. So let me tell you, I have tested this theory. It continues to work. It's not about the nutrition. It is about the boundaries of hunger and fullness, and whether you're really tuning into that and really waiting for a true level 3 hunger, and whether you're really stopping at a level 7 polite fullness. It takes some practice, but within those boundaries, it's free game. Food freedom. And that's why I love this so much. That's why I want to share this message so much, because part of my journey here is to liberate women from the diet mentality and re-educate them on how their bodies are designed to lose weight naturally, and then empower them to help them believe that losing weight is possible for them too. So I'm going to share a quote with you from Josie Spinardi that really helps tie this all together. She says, plugging back into what you really want when you're hungry will guide you to making the most physically, psychologically, and emotionally satisfying food choices. Eating what you genuinely desire sets you up for slimness success in several ways, especially when it comes to the often intimidating step of stopping when you've had enough fuel. It is infinitely easier to stop eating when you feel physically and mentally satisfied with your meal. And your chances of feeling satisfied are maximized when you eat what you really, really want, rather than what you think you should want. So that's Josie Spinardi, How to Have Your Cake and Your Skinny Jeans. And that's why this works, because if you're not satisfied with what you're eating, you will continue to keep eating, pretending that somehow the taste of the food you're eating is going to change and magically become tastier, and that's just not going to happen. Your body is actually designed to, when you are at your peak of hunger, level 3, your taste buds are actually heightened. They're at its peak at that point. So when you taste something that is good to you, it's at a 10 on your olfactory scale. It's like, wow, that is delicious. If you're not really hungry, it's a little bit lower on that scale. So that's why it's really important to wait till you're at a level 3 hunger before you eat. And then, of course, when you do decide to eat, try to ask yourself, what do you want? What are your taste buds craving? Like one time I went out to, I planned to go get sushi with my husband for date night, which I love sushi. It's one of my favorites. But my sister, the babysitter, came over and she had with her a hamburger and fries from Cubby's. And their fries are amazing. They have like rosemary and olive oil and so good. And so I had one of her fries on the way out the door, And I decided, oh no, I want fries tonight. That sounds amazing. That sounds way better than sushi. And my husband was so willing to help assist with my weight loss journey. He decided, okay, wherever you want to go. So we went and got French fries instead at Cubby's, and we split a cheeseburger. And I filled up on my fries first because you always want to fill up on what is tastiest first. Because like Josie Spinardi said, it's so much easier to stop eating if you start with what you're actually craving and what sounds tastiest to you. Because if you fill up on salad first, trying to, in your mind assume that this will be better for me, you're still going to end up overeating because you're still going to eat the French fries and then eat too many of them because that's what you were really craving. So then you got a belly full of salad and French fries and it was too much. So you can be overweight eating healthy foods, right? Like I've been there. I've tried healthy foods. I've tried juicing and the smoothies and things like that, and it didn't work for me. This is what worked for me. The exact opposite of what everybody tells you. So if you've tried everything out there and you have yet to really delve into intuitive weight loss, then, sometimes it's doing the opposite of what you're told before you figure out what actually works. And I'm telling you, this is how it works. So make sure that you are allowing yourself food freedom within the proper boundaries of a level 3 hunger and polite fullness. And within those boundaries, there is no guilt. There is no shame. Like one of my clients in my 10-week program today, I should have brought my clock out. She, in my 10-week program, she was on a lot of different restrictive diets over the last couple of years, and she lost significant in weight on those programs, like I think maybe even over 100 pounds at times. But every time she rebounded the weight, and it was maddening for her, just like it was for me, just like it's probably been for you. But this week on the program, she allowed herself to have this cake that you put in a mug and you like microwave it. It's like a cake in a mug, something like that. And that was new for her because she was never allowed to have those kinds of foods. But she trusted me. She allowed herself to have it, and she only ate 3/4 of it, and she was satisfied, and it was delicious. And she went to bed. And then the next day, because she acted on what her body wanted, she was able to get more in tune with what her body was requesting from her. And it allowed her to open up her taste buds to a variety of foods that she had only eaten before out of obligation to the goal of being healthier and slim. So the next day, she was craving vegetables. And when she made herself some vegetables, it was satisfying to her. And that was a new experience for her as well, just like it was for me. Because in the past, I've only eaten vegetables out of obligation and guilt to force myself to do it because it's supposedly good for me. But when you cancel all that out and you allow food freedom and all food is really neutral, there is no forbidden foods, it allows you, your body, your taste buds to guide your food choices. And your taste buds will guide you back to the nutrition that your body needs. But it can't do that if you first don't make peace with food. So that's my tip for tonight. You guys enjoy food this week, but only within the boundaries of hunger and fullness, and you will lose weight. I promise you. It's amazing to be able to eat what you want, get satisfied off of just politely full, and then wake up a pound lighter. It's amazing. So I encourage you to find something this week that you have forbidden yourself in the past and test out this theory. Start with something small, of course, and wait for that polite fullness feeling, and you're golden, and it'll be perfect. And that's how you maintain your weight in this program. There is no phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. You're gonna be eating the same way on your weight loss journey as you are when you've reached your ideal weight, because there are no food rules. The only rule there is waiting for hunger and stopping at politely full. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, download the hunger and fullness scale in the file section of this group, and that'll teach you how to start getting in tune with your body. And if you need more coaching and help with that, reach out to me. I've got a 10-week program that is one-on-one that I help you coach you through this process and break through emotional barriers around weight and food addiction with energy healing. You guys have a great night. I've got a client, I gotta run, but I love you guys. Bye.